box cutter. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I've had this one here for a little while. I've been wanting to open it. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, right. Jeez. It's a little more extensive than I was expecting. But that's alright, that's good. What is this? It's like a little floating buoy. What have we got here? That's what I was hoping it would be included, which is good. The bait clips, so we control, and then the release clips basically. But the real star of the show, I guess, is this here, if I can get it out. Jeez, that's serious foam padding, huh? You spared no expense on this thing. It is pretty serious. But, yeah. This is the new troll cam housing. And I think this here, oh yeah, there's a bit of weight to it. Geez, that'd go down pretty quick, so you'd have to be on that. But I think this must go in this way. Yeah. Is it gonna film? Oh, here we go. The sizzle test, as iFondue would say. Some cable. Woo. Serious business. What is this? It's heavy. Some big poles. Oh, is that like a tripod or something? What is that? Oh, it is too. It's like a folding out tripod, but it's super heavy. See, when he's holding the tripod in the video, it doesn't look that heavy, but this thing is significant, the weight of this thing, which makes sense because if you just wanted to lower it straight down and just rest it on the seabed and just tripod it up down the bottom, I guess it would need to be this heavy, especially if we're going down any kind of serious depth. But I might play around with that next time because I don't know if my window's quite that big. Just got the camera view set up. That'll work alright, just like that. Sweet. And this cable here has the main streaming cable, which goes into here. Not like that, upside down. Okay. Ah, sweet. Yeah, so that just goes in like that. And then you just wind it out. And then we get awesome footage. So what happened is I was going through an email newsletter, I think it was from like Underwater or something, somewhere I bought it like a battery pack or something from, and they sent me out the email newsletter, and I was a bit bummed because the Waterwolf cameras that I always use, here I'll show you those, the Waterwolf cameras, which were like this, they were always, well, this one is on its way out, so I was a bit bummed that I couldn't do much troll footage anymore because this one, I think the battery's dead, I think the plugs in here are playing up, and just like I've took it out a few times and it was very intermittent. Sometimes it would decide to work and sometimes it would just crap out on me. So yeah, unfortunately, and you can see I've taped it up and I always just keep them running for as long as I can. But they're kind of getting a bit hard to come by as well. I think I got that one off some kayak mates, and like I think the stockist here in Australia doesn't really bring them in anymore because I think they probably, if I'm honest, I reckon they probably have issues when it comes to them either breaking or something, because I know I've been through, well, I've lost at least 3 or 4 as well, but I've been through at least 6, I'd say, at least. So yeah, whether they're getting caught on the bottom, whether they're leaking, whether the lenses get scratched, whether they just stop working, there's been a whole lot of problems with them, but it was totally worth it because in the early days of the channel, like I think that troll camera footage was one of the things that set my channel apart. I had these really cool troll cam footage that not many other people could be bothered getting, and I had it down sort of pat. It was pretty simple, but I've always been looking for something to replace it, and I've always been really disappointed in the quality of Waterwolf because it's like 720p, but if you're lucky it's 720p. The frame rate is really terrible. It's like if if you have it out of the water, the shake and the frame rate is so bad it's unusable as a regular camera. But in the water, somehow, because of the motion of the water, and just simply because typically a lot of the time underwater it's just a little bit blurry, or there's sediment in the water and things like that, so all the particles in the water seem to just dull down the fact that the quality was actually quite bad. So you could get away with it, but it always bothered me, especially when I got a good hit, that I couldn't slow it down because the frame rate was so bad. So this is the solution to that problem. But I guess the real way to test it all out is just to get on the water and see if we can catch a mackerel or something. And time is a ticking because the weather window is small and it has been absolutely terrible. So whether we'll even have clarity in the water to use it properly, not sure. But yeah, let's hit the water. We'll get this camera in and let's give it a crack. Thank you, motor. You did a great job. It makes launching here a hell of a lot easier because it's impossible to launch by yourself unless you want to scrape your boat. So now I can. Looks like there's a gap, but there is the odd one coming in. Oh, look at this guy on. What's he got? Lyric. Nice one. Definitely a little lumpier than it has been. Not big swell, but just all over the shop because it's coming so, like the swell's just coming in on that angle. You can see how lumpy it is over this way. But that's fine. Get out a little bit more. Have a little troll. And get this troll cam fired up. you can go in here. And what we might do is we bought some baits today, so we might just start trolling straight up. It's very lumpy actually, a lot lumpier than I wanted it to be, but that's all right, because the fish don't care if it's lumpy or not, do they? So I'll be trolling dead bait rigs. I think that might be our best bet for some kind of mackerel straight up. And then we can switch to other things. Looks nice. Got a bit of curling going here. That should straighten out in the water. And there's one ready. So I guess we want to run it about yay distance away. And then we just clip it in. And I guess I just start moving forwards. And just dump it in the water. On that. Wow. Now I've got a live stream of what's going on directly behind me. That's crazy. Coming over some passes where I want to be, but you can see how much cloudier the water has gotten. It's definitely a lot more silty here. Maybe we need to head out a bit more. I don't know, there's no reason why the mackerel can't be hiding in here, but it's definitely a little cloudier. We'll cut a couple of laps over and then we'll see, maybe we head out to some clearer water as well. Interesting. Big run on here. Now how do I deal with this? Because this has to be taken in. I guess I get my hands on this first. Oh. What is this gonna be, eh? So like a decent run. Just gotta keep that pressure on that other line, I guess. Of course, it's the one with the without the child cam on it, but that's all right. Ooh. What do we got? Something making a bit of a crunchy sound on this reel, eh? Not sure what's going on there, but. Oh, he's coming quick. Good first run. Ooh, what do we got? That looks like a mackerel of some sort. Could that be the first Spanish of the season? Oh, it's a big spotty. But I don't have my gaff or anything out yet, which is a bit foolish. Big spotty though. That's a nice spotty. Come on. Let's not lose him. It's a good looking fish. Oh. Hoi. Whoa, that is a big spot. Okay, I'll lay you down here. All right. Woo! That is a good fish. It's a great looking fish, in fact. Nice and solid. Look at him, how chunky is he? But we've got to also make sure we're not running over our own camera. And we're no mucking around there because we just what we need to, oh look, he's put the rig out, which is handy. Thank you. Put that up there. Put you out of your misery almost instantly because we need to deal with this camera and make sure we're not running over our camera. What a fish, huh? That's a beauty. Oh, he's bleeding out everywhere. So we'll get him straight into the esky. Okay, straight into the cooler, eh? There we go, mate. I'll deal with him in a sec. Just gotta quickly get onto this camera sitch. The things you do for footage, eh? Bit of mucking around. That's alright. When you got a big fish like that, acceptable. See if we can get one on the trial camera. We really want one on the trial camera, don't we? Let's keep on top of it so we don't get dry blood on everything, because it's much more of a pain to deal with. Yeah, back in the game with the fish in the hatch. That's very good. Alright, should we cut another lap in between that channel and see if we can, maybe we'll just keep this line out only and see if maybe we can get one on here. Let's switch the pink bait. We'll put a new pink bait on. We'll put that over on this side. And I might run it a little bit further back and let out most of the leader. Hopefully, maybe that doesn't, because the camera is pretty big, I guess it could, there is always a chance that could scare the fish. So we'll maximize our chances in every way possible. But let's get it in there and see if we can get another follow, because it is getting a bit windy and rough. We'll see. I really definitely would like to get something. getting a little choppy. The white caps are starting to show up. Yeah, we might have to pull the pin on this one. Unfortunately. Hey, but we got a fish. That's something. I think I saw a mackerel come and turn at the last second. He wasn't too close, but I definitely saw a big bar of silver turn sideways then. But it's getting pretty nasty out here. It's just chop and swell, and it's peak high tide, so if the swell's picking up, I'd want to go through the bar now rather than later. There's the only other boat out here. The only other one silly enough to be out here. But yeah, good day out. So we'll head in. And whether we do a cook up or not, I'm not sure. We'll just see what kind of footage I've got on the troll cam. But yeah, I got to go and work on Misty, actually, the sailboat this afternoon. Did some fiberglassing, so yeah. Morning.
I'm the chief boat holder.
Oh, okay. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, darling, I'm fine.
How cool was that lady? She said she was chief boat holder. And she did a great job. Helped me out heaps, actually. Who needs a trolling motor? Anyway, see you on the next one.